The APC convention had all the trappings of a carnival: music, colorful dresses, an electric charged atmosphere. But underneath the gaiety lay a serious mission: the election of national officers of the party. The arrival of the bigwigs of the party set the ball rolling. One after the other, party chieftains addressed their members. Their messages had a common theme: the time has come for change in the country.
There's this great storm, and it's arrived here tonight. That storm is not a storm of disaster. It's a storm of positive change. And that change is APC.
We cannot get on like this. People must get trust and must hold it and must be accountable. APC is about security, is about prosperity.
I will be in the vanguard, in the forefront, to make sure that this change takes place. Distinguished party members, tonight we must be different from PDP.
We need to defend our votes. We need to be able to come out and vote for whoever we choose.
There were three major contenders for the national chairmanship position, namely Chief Tommy Kimi, former Bayelsa State Governor Timi Priye Silva, and former Edo State Governor Chief John Oyegun. Midway into the convention, it was announced that Mr. Silva had stepped down for Chief Oyegun. However, the third contender, Chief Ikimi, was absent at the convention. With Chief Oyegun remaining the last man standing, he emerged as the chairman of the party. But the party still went ahead to vote in compliance with INEC rules. The rain temporarily disrupted the voting, but notwithstanding, voting for the elective positions continued till Saturday morning. Done with the collation and counting, the chairman of the Election Organizing Committee announced the winners.
National chairman of our party, I have the honor and the great privilege of announcing the winner of the highly keenly competition of His Excellency, the former governor of Edo State, His Excellency John Odigwe Oyegun. APC!
I pledge to do my utmost, God being on my side, to justify the faith and the confidence that you have reposed on me and all the new members of the National Executive.
Other leaders who emerged at the National Convention are Deputy National Chairman South, Mr. Shegun, Deputy National Chairman North, Senator Lawal Shuaibu, National Vice Chairman North Central, Zachary Ede, as well as National Publicity Secretary, Mr. Lail Mohammed, and National Secretary, Malam Mai Mala Buni. Hinda Kibi, Channels Television News.
Well, going from that particular report, you realize that some individuals like Tommy Kimi, because I'm trying to look at some of the messages we got. Someone is saying, well, you don't ignore someone of that kind of clout as Chief Tommy Kimi. Sure. And for someone like you, you've been in the National Assembly twice and also in the Constituent Assembly and also a grassroots politician from the local government level. You understand how important it is not to ignore any heavyweight. So what would your party be doing to bring back those that we have seen on the headline saying that, well, they are already aggrieved?
Well, like you say, as you've said, I totally agree with you. Tommy Kimi is one of the founding members of the APC. As a matter of fact, he announced the coming in of the APC when he read that consensus position of the various parties having come together to form the APC. So you can see he is really a very important member of the party. And you don't ignore such people, like you said. Definitely the party is doing everything and is going to continue to do what it takes, to get across to the aggrieved members of the party Even if they had no complaints to make, the party certainly will take all the necessary steps to get across to them, and in order to ensure that there is unity, there is harmony, that would guarantee successful elections in 2015. So a committee is already being put in place to approach such aggrieved members. As a matter of fact, aggrieved or not aggrieved, members that lost out, even those that accepted the loss in good faith, are going to be approached and discussed with. The important thing being that at the end of the day, we should see the House coming together as one House with the major objective of coming together to prepare for the elections.
Well, former leader of the defunct ACN talked about doing things differently from the PDP, which was what a host of people were hoping that this convention would mark. Would you say that anything was done differently from the convention of the PDP?
You see, what I have said is what I probably need to repeat. There were a few things, which you've pointed out here. But like I said, for a new party like the APC, that was not totally unexpected. And I do not think that the convention has in any way run foul of the internal democratic process that is required of all the political parties. INEC's presence was visibly there, and they must have checked, and indeed I'm sure they checked, to ensure that the party convention conformed to all aspects of internal democracy, and that is why it was allowed to go on. And I stand to be corrected. INEC's report is bound to confirm what I'm saying here, because they are there primarily to ensure that the due process was followed and all aspects of internal democracy of the party were adhered